This is cool. This is mad cool. Okay. All right. Well, I'm McDonald Troy Zimmerman II. My friends call me Troy. I'm from Wheeling, West Virginia. I'm a bachelor's trained studio fine artist through West Liberty University, and I'm a freelance designer for my own brand, MTZ. On a scale of 1 to 10, how authentically are you living right now? I'd give it a 9. I'd give it a 9. Need to get more on camera. As soon as I'm on really pushing full scale and everything reaches how I want it to reach, I'll be at a 10. But it's only once them goals are reached. It's really hard to do it without portraying it through a camera. For that extra portion to 10. But once I get everything scaled to how I want it to scale, I'll definitely bring it to a 10. And that's the only reason. It's just because it's not like showcased, I would believe. As soon as it's pushed out, I'll be feeling a lot more authentic. Just need to get more active on that camera. What drives you to show up and share so consistently online? Because if you don't, you kind of just fall behind to all the things that you want to do. Everybody that I've seen or even met through the social space that I've met has been strictly through the internet. It's kind of wild to believe, but I was not a really outgoing social person prior to doing all this stuff at all. But I feel as if giving free game out is huge. Coming from a lower income area, giving out free game to get as much people in a more comfortable scenario at a reasonable advantage is like paramount to me, because I've seen so many people that come up around me just fall victim to just bad decisions that they weren't informed on. And if they would have had the game I had, like even 2 years ago, they'd be in so much of a better position. So it just drives me to like put it out to people just to get people out from where I was. Because I was like 2021 in the midst of the pandemic, like at WVU, and I had to completely move back after being in my dream program at fashion design. But that stemmed perfectly into like studio fine art and getting to learn every classical medium to know what it takes to like do this stuff. So it really pushes me to do it like that. And just because every person that I've seen that has changed their life in any position has posted consistently online, just talking organically, whether it be well edited or not, and their entire life changes. Like their families don't have to worry about anything. They're debt free. They're giving back immensely to people. And that's what I want to do. Like I really like being able to make enough to like purchase what you want and dreamed in your life is cool, but being like impacting enough to leave a lasting impression after you're gone, I feel is much more important. I really do fear being forgotten, but I fear being forgotten without leaving an impact. Like leaving just a headstone is kind of cooked. Like if I want a building on my name with that people can go to, that be like, oh, he's giving back to the community that this built, and now this is an industry in this area that's keeping people and families built, growing for at least 2 or 3 generations. Have I always been fearless and expressed myself? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The first time I put up a reel and left it up for a week, it scared me to death. Scared the shit out of me. I was like, I'm gonna face judgment. This is seen by everybody on the internet on a public account. And then you slowly, like video by video after you talk one-on-one with that little glass mirror that you set somewhere or put up on a tripod or well light or however you're feeling to do it, it slowly just becomes like you're talking to like a room of people. And I think it's definitely helped with my public speaking. I was at Vin Diesel's event at 150 West for his not the winter showcase, but the one prior. He's done 2 so far and they've been great. But I was asked to come up on the mic and I really wasn't prepared to speak. And I felt I really did well in that scenario. And I wouldn't have done as well speaking to a room full of strangers if I wouldn't have practiced on camera. And it all takes test runs. I mean, everything takes reps. But yeah, definitely was not fearless. But you got to leave that one up. You got to do a bad one to do a good one. And I'll say that right to camera just because, like, I'll tell everybody out there right now, you got to do a bad one to do a good one. Because it just takes one. It really just takes one. Just talk about what you like doing. Do you ever post for validation? I would say for my art, in a sense, because if the public doesn't validate it, it's not going to do well. So in a business sense, you have to push in a different direction. But for personal stuff, off the personal gram, I'm posting what I like. Like, that's all just me. All the talking and content and all that, that's all just me. I'm just speaking what I do in my daily life, and I feel as if it should be recorded and put out there because I think it's cool. And if it connects with people and gives them a new perspective on things or teaches them something, I think that's real cool. Or if it leads them to something that, like, I'm putting out or, like, plugs my art, I feel like that's cool. As long as I'm providing, like, educational value along with, like, everything else. Because all I want to do is create an informed consumer, whether it's for my brand or for my content. And you should be a more informed person in general. Always. You should never stop learning. If your wildest dreams have already come true, what would your future self tell you to stop holding back? That's a fantastic question. And I'm going to elaborate on this. If your wildest dreams had already come true, what would your future self tell you to stop holding back? So if I had the full production scale facility back home, I had the whole warehouse bought, the whole garage built, all the land, all the debt paid off, the Boys and Girls Club set up in Wheeling, teaching kids how to, like, fully sew, funded through the nonprofit, what would I tell myself to stop holding back? Man, talk to that camera more. Talk to that camera more. You do that all day, if you're driving or sitting at home, set it up somewhere and just record it and cut the B-roll, edit at night. You got nothing but free time. Just keep doing it. Shout out Easy. What would you say to someone who is afraid to express themselves online? There are 8 billion people on this planet. 8 billion. 8 billion. Like, you're telling me you can't capture a 10,000 person audience speaking to a camera 8 times a day for 365 days. If you can do that, I'm telling you, it'll do absolutely everything you want in life, and then you won't have to worry about much. You'll have everything you need as long as you keep doing that every day, and then that base standard becomes nothing. 8 posts a day is like, man, I could do 24. You just got to figure it out. As soon as you get your formulas correct and you follow through and your consistency matches your drive, it all comes correct. Like, these samples that I'm wearing right now, like, were an idea for half a decade. But now I'm wearing one right here, fully functional, like, with everything on it, made in USA. And I talked about it. I wrote it down in a journal 5 years ago. Like, all it takes is you taking that manifestation and putting action behind it. All ordinary is, between that and extraordinary, is a little extra behind it. That is it. Any final thoughts? Yeah, at the end of the day, all the difference is between ordinary and extraordinary is a little extra. So all you have to do is do a little extra. Like, nobody out here is, like, we're all pretty much similar in DNA composition. And most people that are in the industry you love doing better than you are sitting with the same exact arms, legs, eyes, nose, mouth, and the same exact ability you have. If you want to keep tuned into anything, little shameless self-plug. I develop content every day through mtz.ec. It's my namesake label. I really want to win an LVMH prize by 2030. I'll be producing a full collection all the way on my 26th birthday. Drops April 3rd. The Shopify should be up by the end of February. Full media collection will be shot at 150 West. I do sell my own vintage through Pieces USA. A 30-piece drop will be dropping in March. And if you're local to the West Virginia area, the 26003 area code, I have a private fitness center down there known as the Power Tower, and we have plenty of members that would love to have you in our space to come and build strength every day, because that's one thing, strength is free. Thank you.